G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. We're finally here guys, the NRL Grand Final. Boy am I excited for this, the Battle of the West. Penrith Panthers against the Parramatta Eels. Today we're going to be going over my tips for this brutal clash. Plus, I will also be doing my tips for the North's Devils Penrith Panthers game for the state championship. Obviously, the North's Devils being a Brisbane-based Queensland team, and we all know where the Penrith Panthers are from. And then the second game of the day is the NRLW between the Parramatta Eels and the Newcastle Knights. How poetic is it that we start the day with the Panthers, it then goes to the Eels, and then we get the two playing in the grand final. I think it's just, I don't think you could have written this any better way. What a bloody Sunday afternoon we've got. But let's jump in and talk about my tips for the day. So basically, when I do my grand final tips, we go through the first game of the day, which, as I stated, was the state championship. Then we go to the NRLW grand final, and we finish it up with, obviously, the NRL grand final. I'll go through my half-time predictions. I'll go through who I think will be the first try scorer, and then we'll talk about who I've got to score any time in the first half. And then in the second half, I'll give you my full-time prediction with a last try scorer prediction and another anytime try scorer. So starting off with the first game played at 1:20 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we've got the state championship between the North Devils and the Penrith Panthers. Now, I think this will be a cracker of a game. The Panthers reserve grade squad has been outstanding this year. When the Panthers actually rested their players, the Panthers reserve grade squad came in and covered for them to play the Cowboys. Well, their Jersey flag side, so, two divisions out of the NRL, actually stepped in and played for their reserve grade squad in the first week of the New South Wales Cup finals. That Jersey flag side beat I believe it was the North Sydney Bears, the Roosters feeder team. Don't quote me on that one, but I believe it was. So these Panthers are just relentless. So obviously for my first tip, I'm going Panthers to win 13 plus in the state championship. I am a Queenslander, born and bred in central Queensland, Rockhampton to be specific, and I can't tip the Devils. As much as I'd love them to win, I just think this Panthers side is going to tear them apart. So I've got the Panthers winning this one 36-14, a 22-point margin. So I'm backing the Panthers reserves to win this one 13 plus. All right, we then move to the 3:55 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time game between the NRLW Eels and the Knights. I'm very excited about this. I think this is going to be a cracker of a game. If you'd asked me at the start of the season who I thought would have been in the grand final in the women's comp, probably would have said the Dragons and the Roosters. But you know what? I think we've got probably the best two teams. Well, they're obviously the best two teams if they made it to a grand final. But yeah, look, I think this one's going to be a cracker of a game as well. But I just think the Knights are going to have too much firepower on their team. And I see Newcastle beating Parramatta. I've got a 22-12 win there for the Knights women's team. So 1-12 margin there if you're going to have a punt on that one. Do gamble responsibly though. And then finally, we've got the NRL Grand Final kicking off at 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm not a big fan of the late Sunday game. I used to love it when it was like a 4 p.m. kickoff. That was amazing. But understanding that there's a lot of entertainment before the game. But yeah, I think we're probably lucky in Australia. We got the public holiday there. We're in Queensland, we do anyway. But unfortunately, I will be working that one. But yeah, very excited. I think this will be a cracker of a clash. I think it'll be very physical in the first half. So speaking of first half, these are my predictions, my official predictions. If you've skipped through the first two games and you've come just for this prediction, like, I don't mind, but I really do recommend you checking out the my other predictions, because I reckon they might be pretty accurate. But for this one, for the first half, so at halftime, I've got the Panthers leading 14-6. First try scorer Brian To'o, anytime try scorer Stephen Crichton. So that's my tip for the first half. I think, it's going to be a very, very tough encounter. I reckon Panthers, well, obviously Panthers score first. I think the Eels bounce back with with a try straight after that. I think we'll see a Nathan Cleary penalty goal taking the Panthers to 8-6. And then I reckon Stephen Crichton will finish it off in the first half to take the Panthers into halftime at 14-6. The second half. And before I do finish this prediction, I would just like to say that I will be cheering for Parramatta on the day. I think it's amazing how, Parramatta, it was like the Rabbitohs when we won after a 43-year drought. It was amazing. The scenes were crazy, and it was one of the best feelings I've ever had as a rugby league fan and a Rabbitohs fan. But so I'm really hoping the Eels do get up. So Eels fans, while you might very much disagree with my prediction, just know I still will be cheering you guys on. However, my full-time prediction is Panthers 24-12. I just can't see. I can't see this this Panthers team losing. I think they will run away with it. I will see a try just after half-time by Sean Lane. I know that's a bold pick, but yeah, I think Lane's going to have a big game. So I think it'll be Panthers 14-12 just after half-time. Then I think we'll see a try. I don't know who I've got for the next try. Let's go Viliami kick out to score a try for the Panthers. Actually, no, we'll probably have to go. We'll go Brian To'o to score a double. So To'o to score a double there, because obviously the kick is going to Cleary's going to miss the kick. The scores will then be 18-12, and then Jerome Luai will make a break with about 4 minutes to go and just absolutely kill the Eels' hopes. He'll score under the post, and Panthers will convert to win 24-12, a 1-12 margin if you're having a punt, guys. Once again, gamble responsibly. But yes, they are my predictions for the grand final. Finally, probably the boldest prediction of the day. I've got James Fisher-Harris to win the Clive Churchill medal. Now, I don't know how much Fish is paying to win this one, but I honestly think he's going to step up and have the game of his career in this one. I reckon easily running for over 200 meters. I reckon 30-odd tackles. Possibly even a try assist. Don't quote me on that one, but I reckon the Jerome Luai try will come from an offload from James Fisher-Harris. Now, I have not seen the future, but that is my prediction. But yes, guys, so 24-12 to the Panthers. To'o to score 2 tries. Crichton and Luai to score as well. And then I've got Sean Lane and I'm going to go Dylan Brown, Dillbags, to score for the Eels. I don't think I gave a prediction who I thought would score first for Parramatta. But yeah, I'm going to go Dylan Brown, no wingers. So bold statement there, but yeah. So that's my pick for the grand final, guys. Let me know yours down in the comments below. Very excited for this game. I think this is While a lot of people do apparently disagree, I think secretly every NRL fan, you know, at finals week 1 wanted this as the grand final. I think you're slightly lying to yourself if you reckon you didn't, because the Battle of the West is heating up to be one of, if not the greatest grand final we've seen in a long time. I don't know if there's going to be many that could pip the Broncos Cowboys. I think this one will go very close. So yeah, guys, good luck to all the Panthers and Eels players, staff, coaches, and especially good luck to the fans. Make sure if you're going to the game, you enjoy yourself. Be responsible. Don't be idiots. Don't ruin the game for someone else. Just do the right thing. But yes, hope you all enjoy it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this one today. We've been talking for a while here, but absolutely love it. Let's bloody go, guys. Thank you all so much once again. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.